And they're off. The four runners are sent on their way in the £100,000 Group 2 Duchess of Cambridge Stakes over the 6 furlongs, and it's Star of Mystery. Won the Empress Stakes here last time. The first one to begin, but joined towards the outside by the outsider. Thanks but no thanks. A length away, tucking in behind is Wood Hay Wonder in the light blue and green silks there for Tom Marquand. And then towards the outside of Wood Hay Wonder, the quarter cap for Persian Dreamer's jockey Kevin Stott. They continue up the centre of the course then, and they'll soon be at halfway. With a small lead, thanks but no thanks, over toward the far side, Star of Mystery, just a neck in behind. Further 1 length back to Persian Dreamer under Kevin Stott, and they Wood Hay Wonder and Tom Marquand as they head now down towards and inside the final 2.5 furlongs. Thanks but no thanks from Star of Mystery in second position. Now been nudged along Persian Dreamer to the left hand, so to the right there is Wood Hay Wonder, just hanging over a little as they race now down towards the final furlong, about to climb the rising ground. Thanks but no thanks drops away as Persian Dreamer puts it up now to Star of Mystery, who's hard under pressure, and Persian Dreamer getting the better of Star of Mystery, who's lugging over toward the far side, and this will be a turn up as Persian Dreamer goes on to win the Duchess of Cambridge. Has seen off Star of Mystery. Wood Hay Wonder was third, and last of the four, thanks but no thanks.
2 races at Newmarket, 2 wins for Kevin Stott, and Persian Dreamer has just won the Group 2 Duchess of Cambridge. You were hoping the rain had got in. Do you think that's what's made the formative difference for her?
I think so. Personally, like I said in the interview before, that like we did like her when she won at Newmarket, and she had an excuse at York, and she ran really well at Ascot on quick ground. So yeah, I was just hoping that the rain would have come, and luckily enough, it just came in time to just be nice and not be good to firm. And yeah, I think it definitely helped her. Listen, there was only 4 runners. It turns out to be a bit more of a tactical race when there's only 4 runners, obviously. But everything went to plan, and yeah, she picked up really nicely when she hit the rising ground, and yeah, just pleased for the team in Dominic's. They do a really good job, so yeah, all credit to them, to be fair.
It's his first group winner for Dominic Ffrench-Davis.
So yeah, so I hear. No, like I said, they're doing a really good job. The team there are brilliant. They work very hard, and yeah, it's nice to be able to reward Dom with some nice horses, because he does a really good job. You know?
So you referred to the race going to plan. What were you thinking as it sort of developed?
Well, I was always wanting to lead, and the other horse of Kay's in the race was always going to go forward. I just wasn't too sure what Will was going to do, and obviously then he went forward, so I could kind of just keep my eye on him to kind of see how well he was travelling. And yeah, inside the 2, I kind of asked my filly to pick up, and she did nicely. And to be fair, when I got stuck into her, I gave her a reminder behind the saddle. She picked up nicely, and to be fair, she hit the rising ground and kind of took off. I think she'll get further in time, and she's quite tall. She's quite leggy, and I think as a 3-year-old, she should be getting, you know, a mile plus even.
Well, Dominic was saying he was hoping she might develop into a Guineas filly, and there's nothing that you'd said there that would discourage him.
No, I mean it's a guessing game a little bit, isn't it? You know.
Certainly at this stage.
Exactly. But you know, we dream of them kind of horses, and if she turns in to be a horse in that calibre, then you know everyone would be very happy. But what she's done at the minute is brilliant for everyone involved, and yeah, for me personally, it's a nice horse to look forward to. And yeah, can't really say much more than the credit to the team really.
Dominic was also saying looking for a sort of soft ground Group 1 towards the end of this season. I suppose from your perspective, what I'm getting from you is that you'd only be worried about good to firm. Good's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I mean, if we do get good to soft anywhere, I wouldn't be scared of running on it, as long as there's no firm in the description. But towards the end of the year in France, we all know that it can be, deep ground over there, and yeah, I wouldn't have a worry with her running on soft ground. We just don't want to be running on good to firm.
Okay. Now you're riding Live Your Dream, who has won this race a couple of years ago. What chances for 3 for 3?
I mean, I'll obviously go out and try my best, that's for sure. Obviously likes the track. We know he stays the distance. All he's best from is on good to firm. So hopefully it's not getting in too much, but no, good chance. carrying 9.12. Obviously, it's a lot of weight, but he's run really well at Ascot last time, and yeah, a bit of luck in running. We should hopefully be in with a squeak.
A little bird called Megan suggested to me that you'd said to her that this was your best chance of the day.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've got good rides, and you know, you're hoping that there would be a winner in amongst them. Looking on paper, you know, Will's horse was very, very hard to beat. And like I say, with the ground, we didn't know what was going to happen, etc. And yeah, it's yeah. I'm 2 for 2 now, and hopefully we can make it 3. We'll see.
As we're standing here in the rain, I doubt Dominic Ffrench-Davis even noticed it. He's just won the Group 2 Duchess of Cambridge with Persian Dreamer. Your first group race success. You were just telling me you've hit the crossbar a few times, but here you are in the winners' enclosure.
Yeah, relief to get there last. Lovely, smashing filly. She's done nothing wrong all year really, but she needs to get a toe in the ground. And we were praying for the rain today, and it has come. I was saying to Ollie beforehand that I didn't wear a mat because I was hoping it would rain.
Superstitious type.
Yeah.
So had she come out of Royal Ascot well, when I imagine she'd have found the ground pretty quick?
Fine. I mean, she was the last horse off the bridle at Ascot, and she just doesn't let herself down when the ground's as fast as that. They actually did a very good job at Ascot. The ground rode pretty good all week, but it was proper fast ground. There was no jar. She came out of it well, and she's been able to come here then, you know, not that long afterwards and run a top race.
She's quite a well-grown filly as well, isn't she, for 2? She would have handled these conditions pretty well, I'd have thought, as well as just purely the ground.
Yeah, she's a big, strong filly, and that's probably why she doesn't go on the fast ground. She's a big, heavy filly on those legs on fast ground, you know. But I think she'd be a lovely filly going forward. We've always, when she won here, on the Rowley Mile early on in the year, I always felt that she might turn out to be a Guineas filly next year, and she gives you that sort of a feel.
Where might we see her next?
I will have to see, you know. Probably she's done her bit for the moment, and we will wait until the ground is right and the races are right. But you can imagine that she'd be going for a sort of little soft ground Group 1 in the autumn.
If I'd have said to you 12 months ago that you'd have been training the winner of the Duchess of Cambridge Stakes, would you have believed me?
Probably not. No, definitely not.
How transformative has the patronage of Amo Racing been for you?
Very much so. I mean, we've got some nice horses. You know, we had some nice horses in the yard at the time, but yeah, I never would have had this sort of a class of a horse before.
And 2 runners in the race as well. You know, not just 1.
50% of the field.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, fantastic.
And so what's changed for you? I mean, back at the yard, you know, what's different in terms of mood, personnel, all that kind of thing?
It's always good. It's always good for morale when horses are winning and when they're winning nice races. And yeah, the lads love it.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.